Good morning, students. This is Arindam Bag here, and today our topic is To Lady Ram. It's a short story written by Mulkraj Anand. Now, in this presentation, I will try to give you a summarized idea of the short story. So, let us move to our next slide. So, yesterday in the presentation, I gave you a brief idea about the characters. Basically, three characters are here. First one is Lala Jindaram, and the other two characters are his wife Shukhiram, Shakuntalaram. So these are the main three characters we are having here. The entire idea will be centered around these three characters. So bird's eye view, just a bit idea what happens actually. Two Lady Rams is the short story about Lala Jindaram and his two wives, Shukhi and Shakuntala. So there is a conflict in Two Lady Rams. It rises as Jindaram receives the title of knighthood, and shortly afterward, a letter is delivered which is addressed to him and Lady Ram. So the governor is awarding uh, Lala Jindaram for his service, the British government actually, and they sent a letter addressed to Lala Jindaram and to his missus. But they were not aware about this situation that Lala Jindaram has two wives. So that's why they mention in the letter to Mr. and Mrs. Lala Jindaram. So that's why that means they were expecting only two-person in the award ceremony. So the insistence of both spouses on being called Lady Ram, they were keen about this title, because after this title, Lala Jindaram will be designated or addressed as Sir Lala Jindaram. So, being the wife of Sir Lala Jindaram, they will be uh, described or addressed as Lady Shukhi Ram or Shakuntala Ram, whatever it is. Actually, they were actually fighting with each other. Who will get this title? The British government didn't realize that Lala Jindaram has two wives. So they were fighting with each other for this title, and his difficulty in choosing only one of them. So he was in a dilemma, because if he choose any one of them, there will be a kind of civil war or kind of family war. Actually, it might happen, and a person who has two wives, choosing any one of them is always very difficult. The other one will be disheartened or might be furious also. So Mulkraj Anand's Two Lady Rams was published in Man Whose Name Did Not Appear in the Census and Other Stories. It was published in this particular series. So what we have here, summary of the short story. The first thing we will notice is the title of knighthood. I've split it out. I choose the different parts of the story and provide a title of that. And the first one is title of knighthood, as I get in the website. The short story Two Lady Rams begins with the news that Lala Jindaram was conferred the title of knighthood. Even Rabindranath Tagore was also conferred the title of knighthood after the incident of Chori Chaura. After the incident of Jallianwala Bagh, he left that title in the year 1919. So here also Lala Jindaram is a character who is about to receive a title which is known as the title of knighthood for his sundry services to the British Empire. Sundry means various miscellaneous services. However, this good news was soon going to create a problem in his domestic life. Yeah, I gave you a bit idea why this news, which was supposed to be celebrated in his family, why he was concerned, why he was bit worried about this news, because it will create a domestic problem. The problem as was associated with the Jindaram's two wives, Shukhi was the first wife. She is around 50. And Shakuntala is second wife. She is around 25. So both spouses insisted on being called Lady Ram. Every wife would like to do that. Jindaram initially managed to cope with such complicated issues by paying no heed to it. Initially, the first thing he did was ignoring the problem. Somebody says in the administration that to provide a solution of a particular problem, you need to follow the rules of administration known as the rule of ABCD. A for avoid, B for bypass, C for conversation, D for delay. Automatically, the problem will be solved. Now, sometimes in real life, also, we need to follow this particular formula to subside or to handle any situation like this. So, here, initially, he didn't pay attention to it. And Jindaram, as usual, was not concerned about the cold war between the two Lady Rams. And instead, he was quite busy in receiving and answering the inundation of congratulatory messages. The moment it was disclosed to the people around Lala Jindaram that he has been conferred to the title of knighthood, people were congratulating him and he was busy answering them. Things happen here right now in this digital age. We receive message over Facebook, over WhatsApp, over Twitter, over Koo. We have so many platforms right now where we can communicate or share our thoughts right now. But back in those days, it was either by verbal message, physically present there, or otherwise they can send letter, telegram. These were some old methods actually. I believe there was telephone also. I'm not sure. Yes, might be. Yeah, telephone might be also there. So he was on cloud nine. Cloud nine is an idea that absolutely he is completely happy. He was happy that he got this recognition from the government. Anybody would love to uh, get recognition for their work from the government, particularly. So at first it was quite unbelievable for him that a man whose father was a small shopkeeper had suddenly been risen to such an exalted position in life and become equivalent to that of any Shahi. Yeah, we do that. We always follow our superiors. We always love to get whatever our superior is getting, the respect, the amount, the attention. We love to get that. We follow our superiors like that, and one day, if someday we somehow, with our talent, with our quality, if we can manage that, we will be quite happy for that. No? So this is a recognition he was waiting for. So the next part is the war between two Lady Rams. So the first thing was the title. The second one is the fight. So there has been a domestic fight over there. The fight between two Lady Rams started. Since Jindaram married his second wife, Shakuntala, and Shakuntala was only 25 years old and Shukhi is around 50 years old. And what happened actually, Lala Jindaram was attracted towards Shakuntala more because she is young and beautiful also, and Shukhi is 50 year a lady, so being a husband, he was not very fond of Shukhi. So but Shukhi was very much furious about it. To avoid the 7 years enmity, Jindaram decided to separate his house in two parts to both of them. It happens when you have multiple wives. It's very hard to keep in a single house. It will be better if they stay in different places or different houses. So does Jindaram also. He decided to separate his house in two different parts. But the invitation card from the government house twisted the situation. In order to felicitate all those dignitaries who had been granted titles, medals, scroll of honors, a garden party was organized. There was a party. People will be awarded and there will be a party feast will be there. Where? Obviously to the residence of His Excellency, the Governor. And it was to be held the next day. So there was an invitation card was delivered to Jindaram and it was to address to him and Lady Ram. It was not mentioned about two Lady Rams. They didn't know about it. So there the problem rose. whom would he choose as his Lady Ram and go with him to the garden party. Now these two wives, Shukhi and Shakuntala, are like literally fighting with each other that I am eligible enough. I should visit with Lala Jindaram and I should be awarded as Lady, Ram. So there, but the other think in a different way. Everybody will try to justify their answer or situation in this manner when it comes to recognition or awards. Now, herald of conflict. Jindaram at first asked his younger wife, Shakuntala is young, and he asked her to buy a new sari and get ready for the occasion. So at first, Jindaram was thinking about Shakuntala is young, I should bring her. So and he requested Shakuntala to buy a new sari. Now the news traveled through the servants to Sukhi's ear. Servants are like, in this quarter, in this system, servants are like messengers. They were sharing the information of the other house, what's going on there. And it made her feel subordinate and powerless. She was extremely furious that she is senior. She was the first wife. She should get the recognition first. And she has been subsided or sidelined by Shakuntala, who is much more, junior to her. So she feels subordinate and powerless. So in order to stop that from happening, Shukhi early in the morning stepped in the room where Sajinda and Lady Shakuntala had been sleeping. So she was furious and she is going physical. She started to pour her anger at her young rival, and she says things like this: eater of her master, this is the last humiliation which you had cast on me, and things like that. She was basically cursing Shakuntala. She added, but I will pull every hair on your head and blacken your face. So she is now going to follow the path of violence. On hearing this abusive language, they got out of the bed and said, Jinda, disapproving, rubbing his eyes, go to your rooms, I will stay here if I like. Adamant Shuki protested loudly. So it was a scene, quite a scene actually. To control unstoppable Shuki and her continuous flow of abuse, Jinda finally exerted his authority in the house by taking Shuki by the hair to her part of the house. So Shuki was dragged by Sajinda by the hair, and she was drawn back to her part of the house. And Shuki proved to be stubborn and resisted like a tiger and created a hue and cry at the house. So she was terribly, she felt quite insulted about it. So that's why she was very much angry over this issue. So Lala Jindaram was disturbed. So disturbed by her action, Jinda first telephoned the ADC for an appointment. So when he found that Shuki will not accept these things, she will resist. So he was looking for kind of solution. And who can provide the solution? He called the ADC for an appointment, but the ADC was busy with preparation for the party and avoided him, presuming that Sajinda had some usual deal or contract. So after the rejection, he thought of visiting the governor of the province. At the gates of governor's house, Sepoy said that Lat Sahib has a tiffin, and there were strict orders that no one should disturb his siesta. It's been quite obvious. If you are getting any awards or recognition, that doesn't mean that governor will open the door all the time. They are man in position, so they hardly care about these things. Sajinda was humiliated before his driver and he came back to his home. On the way to home, he started to figure out some solution on the ongoing problem. He was thinking about it, that how to resolve this. He knew certain things for sure. First, that Shuki would never let him live in peace for life if she is not called Lady Ram and taken to the garden party. She will be furious because this is a public acceptance, and respect is also related to it. Second is Shakuntala would never let him come near her if he took back his word. So this is a situation, a dilemma. Third, he could contact neither the governor nor ADC. And it was of no use seeking of advice of any of the gentry in the town, because they would make fun out of his problem rather than solving it. Sometimes it happens. We sometimes do what? We look for suggestion to our near and dear ones. Trust me, some of them really enjoy it, that you are in trouble. Some people really enjoy our trouble, and they're peculiarly happy that we are having it or experiencing it. Though they in front they will say, "Oh no, this is not good. How it can be." So it is like that. So this part is known as the solution. When he reached his bungalow, the chauffeur asked him something. He made a humble suggestion. He allowed him to speak, but then the chauffeur suggested him to take both his wives to the party. So at first it was his idea. Doram dismissed the driver's simple idea by admonishing him to mind your business. He was a man of position now, so he can't just accept any suggestion from his chauffeur or driver actually. So so the driver might feel, oh yes, I provided a solution to the babu, so he might think about of elevation or kind of that. So Ram immediately dismissed it and said, mind your own business. But he believed that it could be a simple solution to the complicated problem. Sometimes it happens. We often think about a complex problem and a complex solution, but maybe the problem is complex, but the solution is quite easy. We sometimes overlook it. The only difficulty was the invitation card, which was addressed only to Sir Jinda and Lady Ram, not to the two Lady Rams. So when he checked the invitation card again, it is addressed to Sir Jinda and Lady Ram. That means only one, not two Lady Rams. Therefore, he altered the words, the two Lady Rams. He added it. Lady Ram was there, he added the two, this particular the and two. He added it. Afterward, he ordered the chauffeur to tell both spouses to get ready for the garden party. He didn't say it himself, rather, he sent his messenger. He used the chauffeur to provide this message to be ready for the garden party. And the information has been passed down by the chauffeur separately to each of them. At the garden party, what happens when both wives discovered they had been tricked? The clever driver took charge of them, and Sajinda pushed them into the car and they moved towards the government house. Both of them reached the car at the same time. When they realized both of them were called, so there was like a chaos over there. But Sajindaram did one thing. He pushed both of his wife into the car and took them to the government house. Luckily, there was no unpleasant thing happened. It was not supposed to happen. In fact, Her Excellency complimented the two Lady Rams on their wonderful saris. There might be a spelling mistakes over this sari. And His Excellency bestowed the title of Knight to Sir Jindaram. So the award ceremony was completed, and Excellency was also very happy with the dress where the dress, the sari which was used by the two lady. So since that day, Sajinda and the two Lady Rams had become an integral part of all ceremonial occasions in the capital. Now the government also recognized the two lady also. So now, next of all, whenever any occasion happens, they receive the invitation card in this fashion. That's Sir Jindaram and two Lady Rams. So in this fashion, both of them got the recognition. So that's all. The information I collected, it is from literaryjoke.com. It's based on two Lady Rams, and summary is also in there. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like my presentation. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.